reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
They can't stop him. Breaks into the headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And here's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And there's the handoff. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete for a third straight play. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's running out of time here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Second down play coming up.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution of the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's fun. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Tight end goes in motion. Breaks free. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's USC in front here because they break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. QB keeps it himself. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking deep again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this can be.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's fun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And this one is caught. The tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball at the 34. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And it is throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake on first down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
A sack sets up 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Movement here from the tight end. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Trying to find room. It's Fung. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USC offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's in a quick sack.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Motion now from the tight end. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And it's broken up there. Great play, a 3rd down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Ferreira. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Oh, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And off the deflection, it's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick catch over the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And they'll get him down that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50, inside the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, USC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires.
It's a fake. They've got the tight end open. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
USC 34, LSU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. Hit just as he throws the ball, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.